Diese Show wird euch präsentiert von Newton Artworks. And don't forget, like, subscribe and hit the bell. And now, welcome to the show.
Hey Metalheads, willkommen zu Metal Forever Show Nummer 729 am 13.02.2024. Schnell dabei seid zur ersten Show mit Band heute. Eine Band aus Sussex, United Kingdom. Jawohl. Hardrock mit Crunch. Cooler Sound. Ein kleines Problem haben wir. Ich hoffe, unsere lieben Freunde von Sony machen uns keinen Strich durch die Rechnung heute. Ich hoffe, ich will es nicht verblären schon, gleich am Anfang, aber es könnte sein, da ist sehr viel Ordner dahinter und hinter Ordner ist auch Sony. Aber schauen wir mal, wir probieren es. Mein Gast heute ist James. James, der Lead-Gitarrist von Stone Angels. Sehr cooler Typ, hat geile Stories drauf. Das wird mit Sicherheit sehr, sehr cool. Aber erstmal gibt es eine Vorankündigung und danach gleich eine Band, die heißen Avalanche. Eine Lawine. Und Hell's Getting Hotter with You. Genau. So geht's los, liebe Freunde. Ich wünsche euch alle viel Spaß bei METALHEADS FOREVER, die Rockcast Show, und alle unsere Freunde auf Facebook. Ich sehe gerade die ersten Likes schon aufpoppen hier. Liebe Facebooker, seid so lieb, geht rüber zu YouTube und loggt euch da ein und seid im Chat mit dabei, denn auf Facebook wird die Show später gelöscht. Bloß, dass ihr es wisst. Okay? So, los geht's. Hier sind Vorankündigung erstmal und dann Avalanche, Hell's Getting Harder with You. Attacke. Hell yeah, Avalanche von uns. Hell's getting hotter with you. Und und danke schon für, heute auf meiner Facebook-Seite die ganzen Glückwünsche für Mary Ann's Birthday. Die schläft da noch, aber die hat heute Geburtstag. Bei mir ist es schon der 14. Und die wird sich wundern, das sind ja schon Haufen Glückwünsche. Sehr, sehr cool. Die wird sich sehr, sehr freuen. So, Freunde, jetzt geht das mal los. Es gibt also mal einen super Sound. Heute wird es groovig und ein cooler Gast ist da heute. Hier sind Stone Angels und Hold On. Hoffentlich läuft's durch. Und wenn nicht, ihr wisst, was los ist, bleibt dran. Wir kommen dann noch rein. Hier ist Stone Angels. Hold on, Stone Angels, welcome to the show from Sussex, United Kingdom, Mr. James. Here we go.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're very welcome. And I'm glad the first song ran through. So I'm sitting here, so oh, please don't do this to me, because we have a great guest with great stories. I really missed the show because we had such a nice chat already, telling stories. And
Yeah,
we have a
all
lot
the
of
good stories are gone now, you know.
James, thank you so much for coming. Thank you joining us and present us hard rock meets crunch. What exactly this means, you tell me later on. But first, we always have the same question every day. I want to know who is the guest here, how you became a metalhead, what brought you to the stage, and I hear already some some great band. It's not the guitar what I see in the background. There's a much better one. But tell me your story.
Sure. So for as long as I can remember, I've always loved music. I've always felt connected to music itself. I guess I have to thank my dad really for a lot of it, because he has over 10,000 vinyls. So growing up, there was always a lot of
10,000 vinyls. Holy shit!
Yeah, so he has a lot of questionable taste, but there's a lot of good stuff in there as well. But yeah, so I've been playing guitar since I was 13. Always, I was originally a punk before, with a mohawk before I discovered the power of rock. And then it was one day I discovered AC/DC, Back in Black, and the rest is history, as they say. That I just absolutely loved the power of the guitar there. It's harder to think of a riff that has more of an impact than Back in Black, especially the first time you hear it. And so I kind of felt from that point onwards that my calling would always be music, particularly the guitar. I've been with Stone Angels now. We actually came about in 2011, so we've been around for a little while now. But we've gotten to do during this time some really great shows. We're just about to release our second album, Up in Smoke, which is coming out in March. Looking forward to that. But yeah, going back to going back to my love of guitar. My number one icon is Angus Young, and so I guess it's probably a good segue to show the special guitar.
Really, now comes very special, something very special. Yeah.
Notice the.
Look at this now. We have an original autograph
from my Angus Young. So
yes.
Very happy with that. It's.
That is a gem, my friend.
Yeah, so thank you. It's one of the prizes of my collection. I don't have an addictive personality except when it comes to guitars. I have probably too many, but I'll never admit that.
When your wife or girlfriend says, "What I get for birthday?" Oh, I already saw some guitar. You understand me.
Yeah, no. Thankfully, my wife is very supportive of my addiction. So it's okay, but she
and when they turn around the guitars, there are a lot of guitars around you, nah?
Yeah. So I live in a room full of guitars, basically.
Look at this.
In fact, actually, in fact, I can actually show you my main live guitar that I like to use. Comes in a very cool crocodile skin case.
Actually, at the customs in Germany, you have a problem.
Okay, it's not real crocodile skin.
Okay, there we go.
It's just a print, but it's. I got tired waiting for Gibson to reach out and give me my own signature model, so I had to. I bought an old Gibson B stock body, and then had some custom artwork done to it.
Wow! I never saw this. This is great.
So this is I call it the Kraken. And it's my main live guitar. But it's
very cool. We have much more stories, but we not blow everything in the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I play now a song, and then we talk about the song, and hold on, the first song we talk about in the end because it will be our kick-out song. Okay.
Cool. Sounds good.
The next one is a Can You song, and cross fingers. Everything runs through. Here is Stone Angels and Can You.
Born down and out inside a dead end town. Don't fear walking some man. Have you forgotten me?
Hell yeah. Why the song is only 2 minutes 29
Oh, so we were.
or
It-
35? 2 minutes 35. There could be 5 minutes.
It's because of radio. We
All
when
right.
we when we were in the studio, we were very young and naive, and our producer was basically saying, "You gotta cut it underneath 3 minutes 30 seconds for radio, otherwise you're not going to get any radio." And so that just came to be the edit. I agree. I personally I love longer songs. I don't like playing to radio edits, but yes, that's
Actually, I
why.
heard this before. I saw a Beatles documentary. It has to be under 3 minutes. There's no radio playing.
Yeah, no, it's
Or the Bohemian Rhapsody movie. Same.
exactly, and it's especially I think it's a bigger problem in the UK than maybe certain other countries because, for example, my wife's from Finland, and so it's the land of heavy metal and stuff like that, and it's great. You go out there and the number one radio stations are playing Iron Maiden and Guns N' Roses, so everything is like 5 minutes or longer.
That's a reason actually to move to Finland.
Yeah, obviously, it's a great reason. That, and it's a lovely country as well. So,
But there's no night. No? There's always daytime.
well, no. So you have about eight months of winter where it's pretty much dark the entire time, and then you have maybe 3-4 weeks, or maybe 2 months in the summertime where it doesn't get dark. So you have the land of extremes.
Yes. So Can You? What is the story to Can You?
So that one was actually the very first single we ever released as a band. I kind of got the ball rolling writing this song. It was all about challenging periods of life where you can almost feel like you're forgotten about or kind of overlooked. So it's a case of it's a down on your luck anthem, but it's a case of screaming and shouting. I wanted a very therapeutic chorus where Niall's going God, and then we got the response to the backing vocals, and it's a great one live because now all our fans are always singing the backing vocal part back to us now, which is always very 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 much fun. Like it's always strange having people know our songs, but it never gets old for me.
What I like on your sound, it's just like hard rock meets grunge. The grunge was technically not so much hard rock. It was more straight, and you bring a little bit more fineness to the sound. And your singer, he has the right voice for this. Absolutely perfect.
Well,
good range.
I'll tell him you said that.
Please tell him. There was a reason why I invite you, because Hold On, that was the song I discovered you guys. And great. It's a great, it's had something special. I like also the name Stone Angel, because my band called Rock Angels in the 90s. So we have something common, and it was nearly the same font, It's like, wow, here we go. So Stone Angels, this was Can You, and ihr da draußen, I have to switch to German a little bit. Ihr da draußen, ich werde immer wieder mal den Shop einblenden von der Band auf der Webseite. Wenn ihr Bock habt, holt euch das Album. Das neue kommt raus im März und das alte könnt ihr immer noch bestellen. Auf der Webseite ist der Shop from Stone Angels. Alright. Okay, my friend. You have a great story. I love the story with Lemmy Kilmister.
Oh yes, so I was very lucky to have met the great Lemmy twice in my life, but it's the second time that was the really interesting one. So he, long story short, I'll go for everything, but he helped me reverse my car. So the year was 2010. was coming back from Download Festival, known as Monsters of Rock, it used to be. And we were leaving on the Sunday evening after Aerosmith had finished playing. We were on the motorway about 1:30 in the morning and had to pull into the petrol station to fill up. And once I was driving a very long car, a Subaru Legacy. And so once I'd filled up, I went in to pay. And when I went into the petrol station, I saw a man with his back to me looking at the magazines. And he had a denim jacket on, cowboy boots, and a big cowboy hat. And so I was like, oh, this guy looks like he's come from Download. And he turns around, and it's Lemmy. And so obviously very surprised to see Lemmy in a petrol station. But I didn't want to hassle him because he had had a long day. He'd played a great set earlier in the day. And so I was like, I've already gotten to meet him once before. I'm just going to let him be. So I went and paid for my petrol, went back to the car, and then I told my friends, so it's like, Lemmy's inside. And so quickly, one of them was basically said that she needed the toilet very quickly, all of a sudden. So she ran off inside. And because there was a bit of a queue for people waiting for the petrol pump, I decided to park into the nearest parking bay possible. Because of the length of the car, I had to park at a slight angle next to a BMW. And 5 minutes later, Lemmy strolls out of the petrol station, goes to the boot of the BMW and starts rummaging around for something. And during this time, my friend, she gets back in the car, and I'm trying to reverse, and kind of I'm very aware that I'm at a bit of an awkward angle next to Lemmy's BMW with him at the boot. And the last thing I want to do is hit Lemmy with my car. I'd never be forgiven. But thankfully, he saw that I was looking to get out. He basically poked his head around the side of the boot and then suddenly went. And so he basically shepherded me out of the spot. And when my driver's window was next to him, I just had to thank him. And I said, great set today. To which he just smiled and winked and said, thanks. And we drove off, and this was, again, about 1:30 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning, going down a empty motorway, going very fast. And then about 5-10 minutes later, his BMW comes screaming past us, going at least 20 miles per hour faster than we were. And that's how he liked to live his life, just put to the pedal to the metal.
Imagine if you say to him, thank you, Mr. Butler. I always want to meet Geezer Butler. This was an honor. He's a butler. You got a nice hole in your car. Great story. I love stuff like this. That shows how humble Lemmy was. He was always for his fans. He never refused.
Wonderful.
I heard people who met him in the Rainbow Bar and Grill, Los Angeles, and they say he always has pictures and a little talk, Cool. Thank you for the story.
My pleasure.
Now comes a little bit shaky. Let's see what Sonny says about the next song. The next song will be Where the Crows Fly, which is a new song from the new album, right?
That's correct. It's the first single that we released in November last year.
All right. Fingers crossed. Where the Crows Fly. Yes, Stone Angels. Here you go.
Through ice and snow.
Cool song. You know, to be honest, I was not a fan from the 90s when it comes to grunge. But there was two bands I liked. Soundgarden and Pearl Jam. And this has a Soundgarden vibe, 100%.
Oh yeah, no, I Soundgarden and Alice in Chains for me. Like,
Yes, Alice in Chains as well, yes.
I say I absolutely love grunge. So when you were saying, Pearl Jam and Soundgarden, is music to my ears.
Yes. What inspires you with the guitar? Is Tony Iommi, for example, for you inspiration? When it
Yeah,
comes to turn down the guitar, because
yeah,
I'm not a guitar player, but I hear it's very deep. It's
yeah.
low.
It's so originally we have as your ears have correctly identified, we have detuned the guitars.
Yes.
That was mainly to accommodate the vocal qualities of our singer, but also it helps us have much bigger sound. And yes, so as you pointed out, Tony Iommi, there's not a hard rock heavy metal guitarist out there that doesn't that isn't inspired by Tony Iommi. He is the godfather of drop D tuning. So yeah, so
Absolutely.
definitely he has had his stamp on us and countless other bands.
That's why the voice of Ozzy stuck out, because of this low tuning, and it brings a lot of depth. It's really very cool, and absolute fits your sound. And
Yeah.
it's what I hear now with your sound is very honest. It's honest. There is no overdubs. There is no let's say
Backing
gimmick.
tracks.
This is very back to the 70s, 80s, a little bit 90s, of course.
Yeah, so we definitely we don't use anything like backing tracks live or anything. We want to basically be able to replicate what we have in the studio live itself. And basically, I say we have the AC/DC setup, which is two guitars, bass, drums, and vocals, and that's all that we personally really kind of need.
Don't forget
And
up
so
to
yeah,
11.
yes, yes. Blow the amps as much as we can. But yes, so that it works for our sound. Obviously, compared to AC/DC, we have a lot more guitar effects pedals. Both Niall and I, we have two very big pedal boards that take up a lot of the stages that we play on. But yes, we like to keep it. We like to keep it organic. Electric live. We want everything. You want warts and all, is how we would say in English.
And
But
of course, what for me sticks out in this song is the bass slide. I
yeah.
love like this. I always call it the Gene Simmons bass slide.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that was great. Because our producer, he basically helped kind of really fine tune a lot of the material that we had, and that was one of his suggestions, was having the little bass fills in between the space. So
Yes,
creating the room for the bass to breathe. Because again, with a lot of musicians, a lot of music, I feel like the bass is always often overlooked. So we were quite happy to try.
well,
And
not in this song, I can tell you, because this was immediately as a wow. I love this. This is what makes the song so cool. It's another great vocals, a great guitar. I love the sound of the guitar. It's so grungy, so mean. It's
yeah.
yeah.
We when we wanted to make as big a kind of impact on the listener for this being the first single off the new record, we wanted to almost lure them into a false sense of security with the gentle intro with the guitar and the vocals. But then when the drums kick in and the guitars all go live, we wanted it to be like lightning and thunder in the dark, just basically kind of overpowering you out of nowhere.
Great. So what's the story?
So
Where the crows fly. Is there a story?
yeah, so again, like a lot of the music that I write, it starts with a guitar riff, which was the opening riff, is how the song came about. I was actually watching a lot of the TV program Vikings, and I really loved the intro music. And I was originally thinking about the legacy. So if say, God forbid, I was to pass away tomorrow, if I was to die, what would be the legacy? What would I be leaving behind? And that's kind of the opening sentiment with the intro, which, would you still remember me if I'm gone? But then when the whole band kind of kicks in, it kind of changes its tune a little bit about not being written off. So again, because with musicians these days, we have to be almost releasing music on a continuous basis because of the rise of streaming platforms and social media. There's so much content out there that you can get forgotten about very quickly. So we were basically saying, don't write us off. We're still here. We're still kicking ass, and this is what we have to say. And we want to kind of, going back to Lemmy, we want to try and be louder than everyone else.
I think it works very well for you guys. When my sleeping time is different because now it's 3:35 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Here.
Yeah.
So I woke up 1 a.m. and I still had only 5 songs. And so I Googled you guys, so where you come from. And then I saw, there's one song. I missed one song. And this is like a ballad. It's a great tune. So I checked it out, and this is a song, Last Goodbyes. And so I helped out a little bit, so animated it because there is no video for this, but it's a great song and shows a different side of Stone Angels. It's not only the heavy stuff and doomy on grungy. No, this is a real killer song. I love it. I would say, let's play first, and then you give me the story to Last Goodbyes. And this brings, actually, it was a good cue from your story before.
Yeah.
Brings it now to this song. I love it. It's from before the song, right?
Yes, it's from our first album, Given Temptation, which came out in 2014.
Okay, so here's Last Goodbyes.
My life came flashing right before my eyes. Too many lost for me to realize. My head is hurting from the weight on my shoulders.
I love this song, especially the beginning, the first solo. One of my favorite song from Black Sabbath is Die Young,
Oh yeah.
and this is definitely the sound. Was this inspired by?
So the lead guitar part was actually, I was trying to think what would Slash do in this situation.
Okay,
But like again, I love Black Sabbath as well, so I can totally see where you're coming from. So yeah, with this song itself, again, this was one of the first songs as a band that we had. It was quite an interesting kind of process fleshing out the song itself, because Niall, the singer, he had written the track as a tribute to his late grandmother, who had unfortunately passed away. So it's a tribute to her. He had the whole structure written down, so all his kind of the rhythm guitar parts, as well as the vocals, and then this is kind of how I feel that him and I complement each other pretty well as songwriters. So I try to go for quite a minimalist at times lead guitar part over the verse sections. Obviously, I have the big kind of guitar lick at the beginning and then the big solo, but it was that impact as well as the backing vocals that you hear in the song. Those were my suggestions as well. That's one thing that I find quite well when Niall brings a song to the band. I'm always looking at how I can put a backing vocal to something, because I always love bands that have multiple voices coming out at you. So I always look to try and think about how I can add that to the song itself. I personally, it's one of my favorite songs that we play live as well, partly because, again, being very narcissistic, it's probably one of my favorite guitar solos to play in the set. But it's also
two styles of guitar solos. Here first, the first one is not Slash like. For me, it's more Tony Iommi, but the second one was definitely Slash.
Yeah. So for the first one, because it was I was just trying to not go in too hard too fast, but I was trying to kind of convey as much as I could the sense of pain that is behind the lyrics of the song. The Last Goodbyes is almost like the 5 stages of grief, and it's kind of almost therapeutic how you kind of work through the different levels throughout the song. Or at least that's how I perceive it anyway.
We have something in common because one of my albums, I have one song called The Last Goodbye. And the first line of the verse is, I remember the day when my sweet granny died. So
wow.
it's so we have something in common, it's unbelievable.
We're both in bands that are called Angels in the name as well, so
Rock Angels and yeah, great. This song nearly was not on the set list today. This I did just maybe 10 minutes before you logged in. I did this animation. It was the last minute, and I did it.
It's sometimes how you find the best music in life is just by last minute, like the amount of songs that have just crept up on me.
It's bothered me. It's not enough songs. I go, I have to look at it again, and then wow, I found one, and a great one too. So happy me, happy us.
Yes, and going back to what you were saying just before the track as well, how it shows a different side to the band. There is something great about a good rock ballad. It's almost universal, and again, we want to make sure that we can offer a bit of diversity to our music as well. And yeah, I think on the new record we have a couple of ballads on there as well. So fingers crossed you'll like them as well. But yeah,
100%.
But this one, Niall, I always had to say to him, we should put this one back in the set list. People love it, and he's like, no. But thankfully the band's very democratic. So if we all say we should, or if the majority of us say we should put it in the set, it'll go back in the set.
Yeah, I tell you the truth. For me, as an old school metalhead, when it comes to the new sound now, let's say Aussie, the last Aussie, patient number 9. You compare this and you compare this. The this for me is over polished. It's too much effect. It's too much effect on the voice. It's for me it's too much. Great album, no question. But when it comes to honest sound, is your sound much better for me. This is you can feel there's feel in the music. That's what really that's what makes my let's say when I listen to music, I love the real deal. I love not the technique. I love the real deal. I love the Marshall. I love to hear the bass. You have a good drum. You have a good voice. That's what I like. And call me old school, but I stay to this.
I agree with you completely, because if you put too many effects on the vocals or too much compression, you lose the tonality, the quality, the emotion behind the vocals, I think. And as you say, with that song, because it's quite a raw subject matter, I think the rawness of the track recording itself really lends itself to it.
Not long ago, I saw Rick Bardo. Rick Bardo, the guitar player. And he's a great channel. And he's also a great interviewer. I learn a lot from his way. But he shows the 10 songs now, popular songs. They all have autotune in the voice. All.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what is said actually. Where are the great voices? Like Whitney Houston when it comes to this, or the great voices, Ronnie James Dio,
Freddie Mercury, exactly.
Freddie Mercury, yes. Oh my God, what a voice! But this was voices, hopefully. But good luck, we have bands like you who still keeps this music alive. The next song, it's was tricky because on YouTube, I get all the songs from YouTube.
Yep.
This song, there was only half sound. There was mono. There was only you hear the crowd in the beginning, and then there was mono. Say, check again. Is my headphone broken? No, I check the next song. No. Oh, you must check this. So what I did, I brought the song from the album and mixed it with your video, and now we have a stereo. And this is a song Over the Edge. Fingers crossed, because that's why I discovered Orchard. Oh, hopefully this works. But so far we are lucky. Hopefully. So Over the Edge. Later you tell me the story, okay?
Will do.
Stone Angels in the house.
How are we doing tonight, everybody? We are Stone Angels. This one's called Over the Edge.
Just
Thank you.
Love it. Good groove, good song.
Yeah, no, again, that was similar to Last Goodbyes. There was actually one that Niall originally got the ball rolling with in the writing process. We've had that one actually. We've had that one for close to 8 years, so it's finally nice that we've been able to actually get it onto the record. And it's a great, for me, it's a great kind of AC/DC style track. But then our producer, when we were recording it, was like, I'm hearing a bit of Hammond organ that I want to put there. And then as soon as he put that in, I started hearing Deep Purple. You know, it's great that, you know, just little influences like that can change the overall shape of the song itself. Again, my main kind of contribution to that was the backing vocals, and then before the solo, I said to Niall, we need to have a big kind of breakdown bit where we have a chant where we can kind of get the crowd to go. And I personally quite like kind of like mythology and stuff like that. So like, you know, Tales of the Deep and kind of monsters of yesteryear. So I wanted to try and change like the narrative for one. So I came up with the line, sirens don't sing, you just hear them roar. So rather than the fable of the siren song luring sailors to their death, you're actually mistaking it as their kind of battle cry. And so that's just before the solo, we had that kind of really good pulsating sirens don't sing. And just, again, that live is a great crowd audience participation. It really kind of, we feed off the energy that the crowd give us, and vice versa. So again, it's one that we really enjoy getting to play live.
You know, I have to give kudos to your drummer. He's also a badass, very groovy, very, very cool, brings great fills in. And this was now a recording from the album and sounds live. This is
so again, we wanted to not be overproduced. We wanted to have that raw kind of old school, as you say, 70s, 80s, 90s band before too many effects are brought in. And the studio we recorded in was called Bass Culture, and where the drums are, which was in the main room, it was a big hall. So it's very similar to Moby Dick, Led Zeppelin. You could get this really huge sound on the drums, and that really helps with, I think, the live aesthetic, making it feel like it's a live track. Because again, there's nothing worse when the drums have all the power taken out of them. For me, they're the heartbeat.
Especially the first thing what I heard on this song now was the awesome snare sound. I love reverb on the snare. I love this. It was the 80s. It was so cool. And then I hate dry snare sound. I hate this, to be honest. I don't like it. I like the good old heavy snare sound from the 80s. That's cool. This was exactly on this song.
Yes. Oh, it's our pleasure.
And you know, of course, I'm preparing now for my album in July when I'm in the studio. We record live in the studio, you know. And I know exactly I want this sound on snare. Yes, I want. That is what I want. Yeah, cool, absolute cool. Thank you so much. I need a picture. We need a picture of you. Give me 1 second. And
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Got you. Very, very cool band. And you like German beer?
Oh yeah, Weiss beer is amazing.
Weiss beer, yes, of course. So we have somebody from Serbia. Harpeak again. Harpeak, greetings. So ihr da draußen, keiner schreit, dann schreie ich heute wieder. Now you get a round of beer from our viewers. They're most of them from Germany, Austria, Switzerland. So ihr da draußen, hoch mit Humpen und unserem lieben James eine Runde Freibier gespendiert. Und wenn ihr mir einen Kopf spendieren wollt, ich trinke ihn auch. So, Gisela, haut raus mit dem Bier. So, this looks like beer. Look at this. This is from Gisela in Bremen.
I'll drink to that.
Yes. So this takes a while because they have to some of them, they need more because they send you a lot of beer. So, ihr raus, haut die Humpen raus. The Heli in Munich beer is the best. So, we wait until we have more beers coming from you. What is in the pipeline? So we have the album coming in
Yes.
March.
So tomorrow we're hitting the road to support a great UK artist called Jack J. Hutchinson. He's a rock person, very kind of classic rock as well. So our wives and girlfriends are very angry that we're leaving them on Valentine's Day to go play a show, but that's the rock and roll lifestyle. So we got that. We've got another gig on Friday in Brighton, so a hometown show, which we're looking forward to, as well as we've got a couple of festivals in the works for later on in the year, and hopefully a UK tour. And potentially, if everything goes well, we might be able to come out to Germany and some places in Europe. But it's a case of just kind of building up the momentum first for that.
Cool. Yeah, my friend, this was a great interview. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me.
We have to talk about Hold On, because this song we didn't talk. So what is the backstory to Hold On? It was the first song, it comes at the last.
So that one was probably the quickest song that we've ever written as a band. So it all came about from a rehearsal. We were, as you know, as a musician, sometimes when you go to a rehearsal room, you can be waiting for one member to set up all their equipment. And so I was waiting for Niall to set up his guitar and his microphone. And I started playing the intro riff, the main riff. And 20 seconds later, Lawrence, our drummer, starts playing the beat. And then, within 20 minutes, we had written the entire structure of the song, to which point Niall then goes, "Hold on, I've got an idea." And that's how the lyrics came about for the song itself.
Easy like that.
Yeah, as I say, it took about 20 minutes to write the song.
Good songs are written quickly if it's a good song. I know. All right, my friend. This was awesome. Thank you so much. Give me regards to the rest of the gang. Good luck for the shows. Good luck for the album. Of course, I will feature you in my another show. We have the Metalheads Talk show. And when another video comes out or something, or the album comes out, come back again for a short interview in the Metalheads Talk. And let's talk about this album, okay?
I look forward to it.
Thank you so much. This was Stone Angels. Greetings. And here is Hold On. Und jetzt bleibt dran. Es gibt noch heute ein paar mehr Songs, weil ein Kurzinterview war. Also heute gibt es, wie viel haben wir denn überhaupt? Ich glaube, wir haben heute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Videos. Also bleibt dran, rendiert sich, an was Neues zu entdecken. Hier sind Stone Angels and Hold On. Greetings, my friend. Bye.
This is Metalheads Forever. I am Blaze Bailey, and I am telling you, this is probably the best heavy metal show in the world.
Willkommen zum Rock and Metal Dates Festival 2024. Vom 27. bis 29. Juni 2024 bebt die Motorsport-Arena in Oschersleben mit Heavy Metal vom Feinsten. Den Warm-Up machen am Donnerstag Out the Mouse and Blacksmith. Am Freitag rocken dann Deutsche Front, Heiris, Fire Rose, Mysterica, Odium und weitere sensationelle Bands die Bühne. Headliner am Samstag sind Burning Witches und Nervosa. Außerdem ballern euch Grampinators, Volta, Wanted Inc., Thunder and Lightning, Rush Moon, Dispute und Morbid Approach das Hirn aus dem Schädel. Das Festival findet auf dem Zeltplatz der Arena statt. Holt euch das Ticket im Vorverkauf. Powered by Made for Kids e.V., Stage Diver Promotions und der Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show. Schädelfest, das Live-Event 2024. Von 24. bis 25. Mai 2024 findet in der Nähe von Rottweil, der ältesten Stadt Baden-Württembergs, ein nicht öffentliches privates Live-Event statt. 2 Tage vollgepackt mit Live-Musik, coolen Leuten und jeder Menge Raum für Social Networking. Über die 2 Tage hinweg werden insgesamt 6 Bands aus den Genres des Heavy Metal und des härteren Rock die Gäste verzaubern. Am Freitag spielen ab ca. 20 Uhr Anima Obscura, Serious Curse und als Headliner Crossing Sabbath. Am Samstag dann ebenfalls ab ca. 20 Uhr Arkham Circle, Dustin Bones und als Headliner Black and Damned. 100 Tickets zum Preis von 35 €. Seid Teil des Schädelfests, seid Teil der Community. And don't forget, Schädel up your head.
Die Metalheads Forever Rockcast Show präsentiert live in Fatzburg-Lengerfeld am 9. März 2024 Reaper's Revenge, Wanted Inc. und aus Österreich Beethoven. Holt euch die Tickets im Vorverkauf jetzt. Jawohl, holt euch die Tickets jetzt, unterstützt die Festivals, kommt zu unseren Shows zu Haufen. Ja, das war ein geiles Interview heute. Das war ein guter Auftakt für diese Woche. Gestern war Best of Metal, auch gut gelaufen. Und ich habe noch gelesen, die Heike hat ja ein Ticket gewonnen. Heike, du kommst auf alle Fälle wieder in die Verlosung rein und bist ja nächste Woche wieder mit dabei. Okay? Also, bist nicht ausgeschlossen in der nächsten Verlosung. So, jetzt geht weiter. Und zwar habe ich jetzt ein paar Songs dazugepackt noch. Und zwar Songs, die ich jetzt in der Metalheads Talkshow am Freitag spiele, 2 und dann 3 neu. Und los geht es mit Black Oak County, Save Your Breath. Und auf geht's. Here we go.
The keys to a burning house. You don't know, you just don't know. There'll be nothing but ashes by the time we're through. It's all been said and done, and yeah, you still keep trying. Cannot right this wrong. We're trying to blind and see it. There's nothing more to give, and nothing more to say. So save your breath, 'cause it's wasted on me. All this time we've been chasing, this life we've been wasting, goes to show we left our love on the floor, and I can't do this no more, so don't waste out hanging on. Your head is underwater, and you shall try to please out. Save your breath, 'cause it's wasted on me. All this time we've been chasing, this life we've been wasting. Goes to show we left our love on the floor, and I can't do this no more. So don't waste your breath on me. Wow. We're too late, there's nothing left to save. My mind's made up, so don't waste your breath on me. Save your breath, 'cause it's wasted on me. All this time we've been chasing, this life we've been wasting. Goes to show we left our love on the floor, and I can't do this no more. So don't waste your breath on me.
Black Oak County, die waren schon bei uns zu Gast gewesen, vor 2 Jahren waren sie da. Und die muss wir einladen. Die sind echt cool. Geiler Sänger, geiler Groove, passt perfekt zu Stone Angels, finde ich jetzt. So, jetzt gibt es was zu entdecken. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob ich das richtig ausspreche. Gottes Willen. Schon wieder mal so eine Fremdsprache hier. Die Band heißt Ecclesia und Et Cum Spiritu Tuo. Das stimmt, weiß ich nicht. Ihr Italiener wisst es wahrscheinlich. Es wird italienisch sein, nehme ich mal an. Et Cum Spiritu Tuo. Und dann sagt mir, wie hat die gefallen? Die sind cool. Die machen irgendwie was ganz anderes. Mal schauen, vielleicht kann man sie einladen. Here we go.
My friend, for I have come to relieve you. Wherever you hide, you shall be found out and snatched out of misery. A gang of friars is waiting for you. I've had enough, the journey is broken. Are you ready? Well, why are you right? Pray with me, my friend.
Ja, Edco und Spirituo Tuo. Jawohl, geiler Sänger. Gute Range, gute Schrei. Geil. Mal schauen, ob sie sich melden. Ich tue die Ad natürlich und vielleicht, wenn sie sich melden oder bedanken, dann legt die Angel zu. Hoffentlich rüber in die Rockcast Show. So, die nächste Band, Crossbones Cully, habe ich auch am Freitag vorgestellt. Und viele haben es ja nicht gesehen, die Sendung, aber jetzt, da sind so viele geile Songs dabei gewesen. Und also kann ich nur empfehlen, schaut mal rein in die METALHEADS Talkshow, falls ihr nicht gesehen habt, sind sehr, sehr viele Bands zu entdecken. Crossbones Cully, The Boom Went the Boom. Hier sind Crossbones Cully. Crossbones Cully, The Boom Went the Boom. Mit deutschen Untertiteln. Also für euch Nicht-Engländer draußen perfekt, oder? Kannst du gleich mitlesen. Ich war aber selber überrascht. Was ist denn da los? Ich hab's nicht gemacht. Das hat die Band. Crossbones Cully, laden wir sie ein. Hä? Die sind da cool. So, dann begrüße ich mal gleich mal. Jetzt schauen wir kurz im Chat rein. Wir sind ja nicht auf der Flucht heute. Der liebe Schorsch hat sich eingeloggt. Ja, dich erwischt. beim METALHEADS FOREVER anschauen. Genau. Lieber Schorsch, sei gegrüßt. Ihr alle da draußen, die wo noch da sind. Danny, Peter, Helly, Gisela, Frenchie. Wen haben wir noch Neues da? Wer ist Neues da? Schreit mal. Hardpeak, Högi. Der Högi wird sich mal auslocken, aber heute wird nicht so lang. Kann man noch 2 zum Entdecken. Michel natürlich. Servus, 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 servus. Alle da draußen. Und vor der Türe, weiß nicht, ob der Ding noch wach ist. Der Ernstl, Berntl, der Dirk aus Ründeroth. Weiß nicht, ob er noch da ist. Seid alle gegrüßt da draußen. Schön, dass ihr da seid heute. Am 13.02. bei mir schon 14. Und ja, und nochmal alle danke für die lieben Glückwünsche für meine liebe Mary N. Die wird heute schauen. Über 90 Glückwünsche. Jetzt hat sie jetzt schon. Ist ja noch früher Abend. Und jetzt ist für euch morgen erst der 14. Also die kriegt morgen einen schönen, oder heute schon eine schöne Überraschung. Ich gehe abends wieder schön essen mit meiner Dame. So, liebe Freunde. Und nicht vergessen, morgen haben wir gleich zwei Bands. Die eine, die jetzt wiederholt wird, Tempt, als zweite Band. Und das erste ist der Harvey Patterson. Osakuro ist der auch dabei. Und seine Band heißt Harvey Patterson Rendezvous. Da gibt es aber bloß einen Song, weil es erst rauskommt, das Ding. Aber es gibt einen Haufen Osakuro-Videos von ihm, die sind richtig cooler. Wer auf Metal, also auf Melodic Metal steht, wie die Dani zum Beispiel. Dani, das ist genau dein Ding morgen. Also, morgen musst du wieder dabei sein. Morgen haben wir gleich 2 Bands mit genau deinem Sound. Also, wer auf melodischen Hardrock steht und melodischen Heavy, morgen Abend, Mittwoch, 14. Valentinstag, wird guter, geiler Metal gemacht. So, weiter geht's, was zu entdecken. Und zwar Astray Valley heißt die Band und der Song Darkest Times. Und gibt es euren Feedback ein bisschen, schon sehr gefällt, weil das könnte als Band sein, die wir einladen. Okay? Astray Valley, Darkest Times, Attacke.
We'll be right back.
dieses zarte Stimmchen lade ich natürlich schon ein, weil die ist doch nett, oder? Ich liebe das, wenn sie so zarte Stimmchen haben und dann das ist wie meine Frau. Der hat auch so Stimme. So, Freunde, morgen ist Valentinstag. Habt ihr schon euren Damen was Schönes gekauft? Schöne Blume. Blumen sind immer gut. Blumen immer gut. Keine Plastikblumen. Da werden sie pelzig. Also, eine schöne Rose, da schön. Und würde sagen, dann sehe ich doch morgen. Es gibt noch eine Band zu hören, auch zu entdecken. Die heißen Parallels und Wild in Gloom. Wild in Gloom ist der Song. Und ich hoffe, ich sehe euch morgen mit Oss, Harvey, Peterson und Tempt. Und ja, liebe Dani, ich suche nicht die aus. Die Band suchen sich ja den Termin aus, nicht ich. Tempt habe ich jetzt nochmal ausgesucht, weil letzte Woche ja ich das nie mehr gefunden habe, die Show. Die war weg gewesen. Aber habe sie nicht wieder gefunden, da hat sie bloß verschoben gehabt. So, also morgen Double Feature Interview, die einzige in dieser Woche. Und am Donnerstag haben wir Ex-Münster aus USA. Genau, geile Band. Und Freitag wieder METALHEADS Talk. Da ist die Woche schon wieder gelaufen. Gott sei Dank ist bis jetzt alles durchgelaufen heute. Ich hatte schon ein bisschen Bauchweh wegen dem Orchard. Sony, vielleicht wird da später noch was geblockt, später oder gelöscht. Kann sein. Aber soweit, so gut. Live waren wir dabei. Das ist das Wichtigste. Ich wünsche euch auf alle Fälle eine gute Nacht. Heute ein bisschen kürzer. Für alle, die jetzt morgen früh raus müssen. Keine Sorge. Es muss immer 2 Stunden sein. Ich bin der Früh, auch mal früh ins Bett kommen. Also, liebe Freunde, ich wünsche euch eine gute Nacht, bleibt gesund, werdet gesund und viel Glück und viel Spaß morgen bei Valentinstag. Und wenn es Lust und Bock habt, seid ab 20 Uhr dabei mit dem Double Feature Show. Danke euch, hier sind Parallels und Wild in Gloom. Ciao und gute Nacht.
Because they're telling yourself you're a liar.
Diese Show wurde euch präsentiert von Newton Artworks. And don't forget, like, subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you for watching. We salute you.